Good morning, everyone. So today is another super exciting day. We're actually doing a day trip. So we booked it through the hostel. So a van has come right to the front door and is going to take us to another national park. So to give you guys a little update, it's 27 and sunny in Zadar, but the Plitvice National Park is 2 hours away from Zadar. So in theory, we should have checked the weather here instead of the weather in Zadar because it's supposed to thunderstorm and rain pretty much the entire time that we're here. So we just paid 63 kunas for rain ponchos because we need some form of protection. Plus it's a little bit chillier today, so this will help keep us warm as well.
Sydney, how you feeling?
Cold.
At least dry.
Yeah. So the reason why we took a private shuttle here, we were really punching in the numbers, trying to figure out the cheapest way to go to the park because it is 2 hours away. And the entrance fee is 180 kuna alone. It's just a little bit pricier of an excursion that we're doing. And we looked at bus tickets, the private shuttle, or even renting our own car. Which when we were looking at it, renting our own car seemed like the cheapest way because we could split it 3 ways, which was really nice. But gas is pretty expensive right now, and there's also pay tolls on the road, so we didn't know how much those would cost. And then the private shuttle that picked us up and dropped us off right at our hostel was only about 20 kunas cheaper than if we were to take a bus. And the bus would leave us here for 7 hours and the shuttle only leaves us here for 5, which seems like a more reasonable amount of time. So that's why we took this one instead of taking public transportation. But we're here and it's good. And it's actually, stopped raining right now. So I think we're gonna head out and explore. So this is the route that our shuttle driver suggested that we do. So I believe all of the red is walking, and then it's a ferry, and then more walking on the way back. And it should take us between 3 to 4 hours. How you feel?
Good.
Stylish?
Very stylish. Very touristy. Got my breakfast bar. I'm ready to go.
You can tell who checked the weather before coming and who did not. Everyone who did not is going to be rocking the same blue poncho. So we just started our hike, and right when we entered into the park, you got a gorgeous view of this waterfall up at the top, and then the path took you along down here, and now we've made it to the bottom with the viewpoint to the top. It is so pretty because it's just rained. Everything just smells so good and everything looks so green, and it's just absolutely stunning. I love national parks. So yeah, we're gonna continue on. So we've been walking for about an hour and we just reached the place where we hop on the ferry next, but right here there's like a cafe and tons of benches and tables. So I think we're gonna stop for our first snack break. I know these two are getting kind of hungry, so they might have some of their lunch. But yeah, we're just gonna sit and relax for a little bit. Time to catch the ferry. So we're actually taking a different way back than we originally thought. So the route B, which is what we were following, suggests that when you get to this side of the lake again, I believe it's P1, then you hop on a shuttle bus to go back to the start with only like a little bit of walking at the end. But it's only like 12:30, so we still have 3 hours to kill before our shuttle bus is going to take us back to Zadar. So we've decided to walk this length of the lake to kill a little bit of time, and then yeah, we'll see what time it is by the time we get back. Okay, so we just took a little break at one of the stations and now we're heading back down to the main walking path, and we're pretty much, I think, gonna walk back the same way that we walked in the first place for a little bit, past all of like the really nice waterfalls and the smaller lakes, because I think that's the way that we have to go to head back to the parking lot, which is where we need to meet our shuttle. So we're almost back at where we got dropped off, but before we start our trek up the hill, I just wanted to go check out the waterfalls one last time at the lookout point because they are so beautiful and I just can't get enough of them. All right, so while we're waiting for our shuttle bus to pick us up, I thought I would just kind of sum up my feelings of Plitvice National Park. Still not exactly sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'll put its name right here. It was absolutely stunning. The waterfalls were so big and everything was so lush and green. And the walking trail here compared to Croatia National Park definitely took us a lot longer. It was a little bit harder, but it was still so beautiful. The lakes were like a turquoise blue. I would absolutely recommend anyone to come here. It was a little bit on the more expensive side. It was definitely one of our more expensive excursions, but if it's within your budget, I would say 100% you should come here. I think everyone loved it. I couldn't say anything bad about it. Even though we had a little bit of not the greatest weather, it was spitting on us a little bit at the beginning, but now it's just kind of been cloudy, which is kind of nice because I feel like if the sun was beating down on us, we would be very, very hot. Okay, full disclosure, it is the next day. What I love about hostels is there's constantly people around. You're always making new friends. So we've just been visiting, meeting people from the Netherlands, from the States, from Germany, really from all over the place, and it's been amazing. But because of that, I kind of forget to end every vlog because my evenings are taken up with other people. But just to kind of, I'm pretty sure I wrapped up my feelings already on the lakes. It was absolutely stunning. One of the highlights of my trip for sure, and I really hope that you guys too could see that through this video. But This is where I'm going to end the vlog because we're actually heading out on another day trip right now. We're walking to the bus station. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone! So I hope you enjoyed that vlog. This is obviously Rod and Narissa from the future. We know our travel series isn't exactly over yet, but it is coming to a close. And Narissa and I thought it would be a really good idea if we filmed a video later on answering any questions that you guys might have for us about our trip.
So if you guys want, we'd love if you could comment in this video or in a previous video, we'll see it regardless, and or message us on Instagram with any questions or even any more future travel tips for us. That would be greatly appreciated, and hopefully if we get enough of those questions, we would love to make a video.
Okay, now we'll see you in the next video. Graham, can you move to the left? Oh, you're stopping?
Hey, delete that.
Never. Hey.